Sandhya, mute. I don't know. My camera is also, it seems I'm not. Okay, my camera, I'm keeping it off. It's fluctuating. Okay, we'll begin with teaching aptitude 2012 questions. And if you look at it carefully, you will, find that the trend of the question changes. Over the years, it has changed. So these were all 2011. Now it is 2012 December. Let us see now what is next. For an efficient and durable learning. What is durable? Come on. What is durable?
Long term.
Yeah.
Long
What
term.
is
Long term
Long term.
because
something long term? Okay, which remains for a long term, like I buy a mobile, I buy any consumer electronic good or something, it should be durable. So for efficient and durable learning, that means whatever I am learning, let it remain for a long term. Lord, what the learner should do. Okay, yes. So what are the options? Ability to learn only, requisite level of motivation only, opportunities to learn only, have the desired level of ability and motivation. Yeah,
D. Desired level of
Desired level.
desired level of
D.
ability and
Of ability and
motivation.
motivation.
Okay, very clear cut, simple question. Like if you have ability to remember that thing for a long time, and at the same time you should be motivated to keep it in your memory for a long term. Okay, so next one is the best method of teaching. Again, this is a subjective question, please mute. Yeah, subjective question, but it has a specific answer as well. The best teaching method according to you, what is that? Is it imparting information, asking the students to read books, suggest good reference material, initiate a discussion and participate in it? Come on.
Initiate a discussion and participate.
Very good. Very clear cut answer. This is like very basic stuff everybody can do, but this is more important, discussion and participation. Like I have been teaching since long, you people, this teaching aptitude, but today's lecture, it will give you more motivation and more ability to, grasp the concepts and remember it. It will be more effective rather than just me delivering the lecture and that way. Next one, spare the rod and spoil the child. Okay, now this is gives the message that what is the meaning of this? Spare the rod and spoil the child. What is the meaning of this? Punishment in the class should be banned. Corporal punishment is not acceptable. Undesirable behavior must be punished. Children should be beaten with rods. Which cannot be my answer. Come on, which cannot be my answer. You can't
Children
beat
Ma'am,
should be beaten with
option
children.
D.
rods.
Punishment you can't
Children should
ban.
not.
Yeah, you can't ban the punishment. It has to be there in some or the other way, not maybe beaten kind of punishment. Undesirable behavior must be punished. Please mute. Who is that? Nidhi. Yeah. Next one. The blackboard can be utilized best by the teacher for what? Like when a teacher uses the blackboard, what does she use that blackboard for? Putting the matter of teaching in black and white, making the students attentive, writing the important and notable points, and highlighting the teacher himself. Which cannot be my answer. Come on, before you give me the right answer.
Highlighting the teacher.
B.
Highlight.
Highlighting the teacher himself.
Highlighting teachers.
I don't have to show off by showing that okay, I have electronic pad, I have a good handwriting. I don't have to show off, right? So highlighting can never be the utilization of your blackboard. And making students attentive just for to gain the attention, I will not write on the board. Definitely putting the matter, but not necessary black and white. So this is eliminating this point option A. So the correct answer is option number C, writing the important points and notable points. Next one. Nowadays, the most effective mode. Okay, so mode and method, they are different. Mode of learning, self-study, face-to-face. Do you think that this is most effective? Like face-to-face, it's like a classroom teaching mainly?
Yeah. No, ma'am.
E-learning and blended
E-learning and
learning. Blended. E-learning and blended. Blended is like a combination of many other methods, right? Yeah. At the primary school stage, most of the teachers should be women. Why is it so? Primary teachers should be women. Why is it so?
They can deal children with love and
Can
affection.
deal children with
They
love
can be, okay. See, available at lower salaries can never
No.
be the concept. Know the basic content, then the men you can't, deprive. I mean, you can't demotivate the men. So this is not the answer. Can teach children better than men. This is also not the thing. Main is love and affection because they are like the motherly figure. Which one is the highest order of learning? Come on.
Problem solving.
Very good.
Problem solving.
This is the Gagné's learning. You remember? Steps, Gagné's learning events.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
problem solving is highest learning is the problem solving. You remember chain learning was also there. Stimulus response was there. So I was telling you, they ask you very basic. You don't have to go into detail. Next one. Okay, see here. Let me just clarify. What we will do is you can just go to this. I think if you see the steps, problem solving is also there. But after that, condition reflex is reflective level. So here actually the correct answer will be this. Problem solving is also there, but if you see the hierarchy, condition reflex is the last, this one.
Ma'am, actually in the notes, problem solving is only the last one.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Last one is that.
there are 8 steps. So the 8th one is problem solving.
Do you have condition reflex learning there?
No,
No?
after that it's not there.
Okay, so we can just we can do this, that this is the correct answer. Okay, even I felt this is the only correct answer. Yeah, next one. A person can enjoy teaching as a profession when he has control over students, commands respect from students, more qualified than his colleagues, very close to higher authorities. These two can never be my answer, but either A or B. What do you feel?
Command respect.
Very basic. It's very simple one. Next one. A diagram speaks more than words. Now this is talking about Dale's cone. Statement means the teacher should use diagrams in teaching, speak more and more in class, use teaching aids in class, not speak too much in class. Come on, which cannot be my answer? Come on, which cannot be my answer?
Not speaking in
Not
the
speak too much.
Speak more cannot be my
Not
answer.
speak.
Use diagrams. Is it the here do they mean only diagrams?
No. Use teaching
no.
aids.
This does not mean using only diagram. Diagram means it is related to any teaching aids. Okay. So correct answer is C. Next one. A good teacher must be. Come on. Autocratic, dominant, participative, authoritative. Now you tell me which cannot be my answer in any given case. Yes, Ruchira, Ruxana, everybody participates. Sandhya,
Dominant.
Menga.
B is the answer.
Resourceful and dominant.
Resourceful and
I asked
participating.
which cannot be my answer.
Resourceful and
Dominant,
Resourceful and dominant
dominant.
cannot be.
authoritative, nobody will
not.
like you.
Yeah.
What is autocratic?
Freedom.
Yes, freedom. Freedom, or you can say independence. Okay. So more important characteristic or a good teacher will be participative. Okay. Next one. Which one of the method is the best method of teaching? Come on. Very straight.
Demonstration method.
Demonstration. Okay. Somebody may feel discussion. I am not saying that discussion is not correct answer, but if you compare discussion and demonstration, demonstration is much more better than discussion. Okay. But again, demonstration has its own disadvantages, that you cannot use demonstration in every subject. But again, best method is demonstration. Yeah.
Ma'am, demonstration is like demo giving.
Not demo giving, it is learning by doing.
Displaying models.
Okay.
Learning by doing. Learning by activities. Next one. Which one of the following? Now this is the question on types of evaluation. 100% you will get a question on this topic. Assess the learning progress to provide continuous feedback to both teachers and students during the instruction. Now, first tell me.
Affirmative.
Wait. First tell me which cannot be my answer. Because the moment you know which cannot be your answer, it will become easy for you to identify the correct answer. Come on. Yes, Ruchi.
Placement.
Summative.
Placement.
Placement. Summative cannot be.
Summative.
Why summative cannot be?
Because
What
it
is the
is-
Because it
reason?
is at the end.
It is
Very
at-
good. It is at the end. What about another one?
Placement is prior.
Placement is
Placement.
prior. And why the placement evaluation takes place?
To test the aptitude of the child
Test
or
the aptitude, test the prior knowledge, right? Now, why and the third incorrect will be
Diagnostic.
diagnostic.
why there will be no diagnostic?
It is also at the end.
Because
No, who is that? Who is that?
it is not
First time during
Telling-
Diagnostic
Wait.
is
Who was that telling diagnostic
Yes.
at the end?
ma'am Ruchi here.
No, Ruchi. Ruchi, no. Diagnostic is not at the end.
It is before and during.
End is only summative. Diagnostic is either before or it is during. And
Okay,
diagnostic,
during.
why? Yes, Ruchi, I will come back to you only just to recall your concept and clear your mind, clear your concept.
Okay.
Diagnostic is mainly used for what?
to find out
diagnose,
the
to find
difficult
out
Strengths and weakness.
Let Ruchi speak.
to diagnose what the problem is and then accordingly
Problems and
give solution.
difficulties in learning.
yes ma'am.
Okay, what are the causes? So, in any given case, these three cannot be my answer. So, my correct answer is,
Formative.
so this is how you have to solve. If you have
Okay.
to jump, this is the right way, Once you are very clear with the concepts, only then you can solve the question correctly without giving a second thought to it. Next one. Which one of the following is the scale down teaching situation? Very easy.
Micro.
Micro
Yes.
teaching.
Okay, what is team and cooperative? Wait, I'll ask somebody. Ruxana, what is team
Ma'am,
teaching?
when teachers teach particular subject, that is
When?
teaching. When two or more teachers
Very good. When
teach
two or
particular
more teachers teach that subject, it becomes team teaching. And what is cooperative? Come on, somebody, Nidhi, or even Sandhya, Madhurima, somebody can try. What is cooperative teaching?
When two teachers share the subject.
No, that becomes team teaching. Cooperative teaching means what? When an above average student teaches the below average student, becomes cooperative. Okay. Now see, this one is out of the box question. What is the full form of class? This has been asked, which you may also not know. I may also not know. But what is the class? What is class? That is what class stands for. Here, the class stands for computer literacy and studies in school. Okay, so this is out of the box question. Sometimes we don't know these terms, we have never read, we have never studied. So in this case you have to just click whatever your mind says. Next one. What is effective teaching is a function of, come on, function means, come on, what is function means? Like A into B. That means two things has to be there. So in any given case, this cannot be my answer because teacher satisfaction is just one. Again, professional excellence cannot be my answer because function means there has to be two elements. Yes or no? If I am not mistaken, two elements has to be there. So my answer is
option
either
C will
B
be the
or C.
answer.
Sorry?
Option C.
Option C. making students learn and understand. That is more important. Whether I'm honest, commitment is there, but my main purpose is make them learn and understand. Okay. So see, when you don't know the answer or any topic, you try to see the question and try to understand. Function means your answer should have two elements. So in any given case, option A and D cannot be your answer because they have only one element. Okay, next one. While delivering lecture, if there is some disturbance in the class, a teacher should keep quiet for a while and then continue, punish those causing disturbance, motivate to teach those causing disturbance, not bother of what is happening. Let me ask you, which cannot be my answer.
Ma'am, B, C, D.
Quiet for a while.
Punish those for causing disturbance.
This you cannot do.
Yes.
This you
Then
cannot do.
C cannot be the answer.
Not
Motivate.
bother.
D cannot be the
Even
answer.
B
Yeah.
and D cannot be my answer.
Yeah.
Some people see this is again effective way. Like you just stare, you just look at the students, you keep quiet for a while and then continue. This can be. But most effective manner is what? Motivate to teach those causing disturbance. Like, you give more focus on them. Because why the student disturbs you? First very important thing to understand is any student in the class is disturbing the teacher. There are various factors to that. One is either the teacher is not paying attention to the student, either that teacher is ignoring to that student, or this can also be one reason. So here, uh, according to me, if I would have been a teacher, my correct answer is this. I will do that. I will do this. Keep quiet for a while. That is maybe for 2-5 minutes. Just keep quiet. Let everybody settle. And otherwise, this is also the answer that motivate to teach those causing disturbance. So this is again subjective, opinion-based kind of answer. I'm not saying that C is wrong or A is wrong. So I would say that both are correct. Next one. Appropriate meaning of learning. Come on.
Modification of behavior.
Very good. See, this is how you remember it. When you attend the class, when you underline the things, you repeat, you are very sure about it. So I'm not saying that the skills adjustment ये सब नहीं होता. Very important is behavior, right? Next one. Arrange the teaching process in order. Now tell me first and the last step. Anybody? First.
Last evaluation.
Ma'am, first will
Very
be
good.
formulating
Very
instructional
good.
objectives.
First, okay, wait. As Jyoti said, the last will be, listen. Why I'm focusing like this? Because whenever you solve the problems which are based on steps, okay? So the first step for solving this kind of problem is you need to know which can be my first step and which can be my last step. Now, as you said that evaluation is your last step, right? Now evaluation is what is evaluation? Number 2. So you find out in any given case which is 2 as the last.
C option.
So it is like solved. The question gets solved here and here itself when you are sure. I hope you agree with me.
Yes.
When you are sure, the problem solves there and there itself. But if you are not sure, you will keep on playing with the steps. So what you do, always remember that. So evaluation. Now, if I don't have to be
Ma'am?
overconfident. Yes, Rinki.
Ma'am, but after evaluation, we can go for reteaching. Na? If reteaching is the option given to us, then I think reteaching would be last. Na?
Just wait. I have, not concluded. Just wait. Because what I told you, the first step is what? What is the first step? First step is to identify. I was just testing the knowledge so far. Okay, what Rinki is telling, that is absolutely correct. That see, if there is evaluation, always evaluation will be the last step. And along with evaluation, if there is reteaching, okay, I did not conclude. I was just, trying to make you people understand. So this is what a layman student does, because they have a concept in mind that the last step is evaluation. This is always you have in your mind because you are being taught that way, right? Now, first step. What is the first step?
Oh, formulating
Formulating
instructional
instructional
objectives.
Objectives. The very first step is objectives. Now you have to be sure about it. So objective is the first step. So you are very, very sure about this. Now I am not saying that evaluation is not the last step, but along with evaluation they have given reteaching also. If reteaching would have not been there, then my answer would have been option number this. Okay, but along with evaluation they have got a reteaching concept. So reteaching makes this answer incorrect. This will be my correct answer. So what I mean to say, when you solve such questions, first you try to see the first step and the last step. So you have to be sure with, so objective, framing of objective is the first step. Okay. So when I am very clear about this, so it automatically option number D becomes my correct answer. So formulating objectives, then presenting the knowledge with previous one. Okay, known to unknown, right? Unknown to known, like present knowledge with previous one, you are trying to correlate. Then third one is presentation of instructional materials, you evaluate. And then if the students are, scoring less, or if they are not understanding, you will reteach them, right? So I am not saying that evaluation is not the last step. Evaluation is the last step, but because they have given reteaching. So if you say evaluation is the last step, where you will put the reteaching then? Because reteach is always, it will come. If you remember that micro teaching plan, what was that? Plan,
Teach.
Plan, teach,
feedback,
observe,
or you can say observe
Ma'am,
and
teach,
replan,
plan, teach, plan,
teach,
teach,
observe,
feedback
or
or observe. Okay, then again
replan,
replan,
reteach,
plan,
reteach,
reobserve.
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 Yeah, so or it is recritic or criticize or critic also. So your reteaching, because of reteaching, my evaluation is not the last step. But if this would have not been here, suppose, then this would have been the last step. Am I clear, everybody? So what you will do, uh, such kind of questions, basic, these are basic, but you can just keep always a note of these things in your book, right? So process of teaching, so evaluation, formulation of objectives, then relating the present with the previous knowledge, then instructional material, then evaluation, and the last one, reteaching. So this is how, and when you're solving, you have to see this order, not this. So the first step is fourth one. So 4. You have to be, when you solve, just make sure that you know the first and the last step. The moment you are clear with at least one of it, your answer gets solved. In a rare case, there will be some confusion, but otherwise, steps problem becomes easy. Now, role of teacher in higher education. Come on, provide information to students. Same repeated question. If you see, this was there already earlier also.
Self-learning.
So self-learning is the
Self-learning.
correct answer. Next one. Which one of the following is considered a sign of motivated teaching? Come on.
Maximum
How
attendance.
do you think? Maximum attendance. You attend the class, but what if you are not attentive in the class? Is it a motivated teaching? No. Pin
student
drop
asking
silence? No. Student taking notes. You may write notes of 100 pages. But is it like a motivated teaching? No. Asking more and more students asking question is a motivated teaching. Okay? You are encouraging the students to learn more. How do you encourage them to learn more? When they ask you questions. Next one, which is the best method of teaching?
Demonstration.
them.
Please, I am telling you, and this will come, you will always get confused whether discussion or demonstration. If this is there, always demonstration will be the correct answer, because discussion, of course, it is an interactive one, but more interaction or more it is learning by doing. Okay. Next one, dyslexia is associated with, everybody knows this.
Reading disorder, right?
Reading disorder. Okay, everybody knows this. Identify the category of evaluation. Category is nothing but type that assess the learning progress to provide continuous feedback. Students during the instruction. Come on.
Formative.
Formative. Very clear. The moment you see during, the moment you see continuous evaluation with the help of unit test, class test,
Oral.
orals,
Dictation.
presentation, dictation, etc. Next one. Maximum participation of students during teaching is possible through what?
Demonstration again.
Inductive method.
What is inductive method?
Giving example first
Examples first and then explaining the concept or definition then.
Examples first and then giving
Definition or explaining the concepts after
Definition.
giving the examples.
Okay. Now here lecture method cannot be my answer. Textbook method cannot be my answer. Demonstration and inductive method. Now in demonstration, teacher, again here there will be contradiction. Some students feel the answer is demonstration. Some students may feel the answer is inductive method. So here inductive method, there will be more participation, because the moment you say, okay, name the places in India where there is a snowfall. Okay, so once I write Jammu and Kashmir, the student will say, okay, Shimla. The other student will say maybe, Manali. So what will happen? More and more participation will be there in the inductive method when the teacher starts giving examples. Am I clear? So this is the reason. This small example helps you to understand. Some will feel demonstration, some will feel inductive. Okay. Next one. Diagnostic evaluation. Sorry.
Ma'am, then in this case, what should be the correct answer? Inductive.
Correct answer is inductive. Inductive. This is what I told you, that this is like here more participation will be there when you ask the students to give examples and all that. Here diagnostic, come on.
Causes and remedies.
Causes and remedies.
Causes and remedies of persistent. Okay, end can never be my answer. Learning progress and failure during the instruction. Yes, failure is, yes, but along with here mainly just identifying the failure is not diagnostic. Identifying the failure may be formative as well, but finding out mainly the causes, or you can call it as difficulties and remedies. These two words make it very clear that the answer is diagnostic. Next one. Instructional aids are used by teacher. Now this is like need, why the teacher uses instructional aids or importance. Come on. Glorify the class.
Clarify the concepts.
Attack the students. No. Clarify the concept. Ensure discipline. Answer is clarify the concept. Next one. I hope you all know. Attitude of the teacher that affects teaching pertains to.
Affective domain.
Affective
Attitude
domain.
is very clear. Attitude is affective. I have given you the examples in the cognitive when I was teaching you the domains, right? Next one. Education is the, now this is out of the box, okay? Education is the manifestation of perfection already in man. This was given by Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, this is, oh no, sorry, not Mahatma Gandhi, sorry, Swami Vivekananda. This is out of the box because you can't study everybody's detailed philosophy. So don't get scared if you find such questions in your exam. Okay, this is like ukka dukka jo man mein aaye, whatever you feel, you just put it. If you remember, know something, it's fine. Next one, which is not prescribed level of teaching. What are the levels? Memory, understanding,
Understanding, reflective.
Differentiation is not there.
clear-cut, differentiation is not. Next one. Which of the following factors does not impact? Learning through experience affects or not?
Affects.
Affects. So it affects. Okay. Teachers' knowledge
Affects.
affects. Classroom activities
Affects.
Socio-economic background
Socio-economic.
of the student and teacher.
No.
I told you, whether I am poor, whether I am rich, it really doesn't affect my teaching. Okay. Next one. Which of the following is the highest level of cognitive ability? Now this is talking about Bloom's taxonomy.
Evaluation.
Highest level of cognitive. Very good. Okay. Knowing will be the first. Understanding will be second. Third will be analyzing, and evaluating will be the last one. Always remember, wherever you find a question on such things, and if you find evaluation, most of the times evaluation is always the last step, right? Still, you should have the hierarchy in your mind. Next one. Achievement tests are commonly used for the purpose of what? Assessing the amount of learning after teaching, making selections for a job, selecting candidates for a course, identifying the strengths and weaknesses of the learner. Now, which cannot be my answer? Come on. And why?
Making selection for a job.
Making selection for a
Okay.
specific
Then what kind of test is used for this?
aptitude test.
Aptitude.
Mainly the aptitude test is used for selection of the job. Selecting candidates for a course, again it will be aptitude. Okay. Strengths and weaknesses, aptitude
SWOT
test,
analysis.
SWOT analysis, but that is not a test, man.
Diagnostic. It will be
Diagnostic test, or some kind of test, but not achievement test. Achievement means what have you achieved so far after you have learned. So it is assessing the amount of learning after teaching. Okay. Next one. Techniques used by the teacher to teach include teacher's technique. What the technique teacher is using? Lecture she uses, yes. Interactive lecture she uses.
Yes.
And group work she gives. Self-study is done by teacher or the student. Student. So this is related to student. All others are related to teacher. So my correct answer is ABC. Which is correct about teaching aids? Come on. One by one. Which is correct and incorrect, or else you can let me know. When you solve these questions, you have to be sure of something. Be sure of something. Like when you're using the teaching aids. Okay, read everything. They help in retaining concepts for longer duration. Do you agree?
Yes.
They help the students to learn better.
Yes.
They make the teaching learning process interesting. Yes. They
Yes.
enhance rote learning.
No.
They don't enhance, they
Ma'am, what's
discourage
rote?
rote learning. They discourage. So this means I want A, B, and C to be my answer.
Ma'am, what is rote learning?
Rote learning is like rattofying. Rote learning is rattofying. Okay. Cramming. Rote learning is cramming. Like I'm just teaching a child 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, but I am not explaining him why it is 4, why it is not 6, right? So this is cramming, not making them understand, just asking them to learn or remember that way. Next one, and you have to be careful when you mark the correct answer. Don't be in a hurry. Next one, a good teacher is the one who knows or who inspires the student to learn, gives useful information, explain the concepts and principles, gives the printed notes. Now, printed notes, explain the concept, everybody does, but what is more important?
Inspire students to learn.
Inspire students to learn.
Very much important. Inspiration, giving motivation, very, very important. Next one, teaching aptitude 15 December, 2015. Greater the handicap of the students coming to the educational institution, greater the demand. That means if any, more the number of, what is the meaning of this question? More the number of handicapped students, more is the demand for what?
Teachers.
Teachers, of course. Family, society, state, they don't have to do anything with this. Next one. Characteristics of continuous and comprehensive evaluation. It increases the workload on students by taking multiple tests.
No.
Replaces marks with grades.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Evaluates every aspect of the student.
Yes.
Yes.
Helps
Yes.
reducing examination phobia.
Yes. Because it
Yes.
is continuous.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
because student is very well prepared with the internal test, right? So in any given case, I don't want A to be my answer. I want B, C, D. So it's clear cut. Okay. But why it is clear cut? Because you have already learned this concept. If you don't have, I'm not saying that you can't solve it, but it will help you. The more you read, the more you remember. Which of the following attributes? Attributes means the qualities, or you can call it at the traits, denote great strengths of the teacher. Full-time active involvement in the institutional management. Do you feel that any teacher who is full-time involved, that means she is having a great quality?
No.
Not
No,
necessarily.
ma'am.
Some teachers may do half-day job, but they still can be effective ones. Setting examples
Yes, ma'am.
by
Yes.
delivering quality work, doing completion of work in before time, like that. Willingness to put assumptions to the test, acknowledge
Yes.
the
Yes.
mistakes. So
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
want A, I want B, C, D. See, you
D.
have to be sure. Like I am very sure that I don't want A. When I say I don't want A, that means in any given case, ABD, ACD, ja, wherever you will find A, that can never be my answer. So it's very clear. Even if you have some doubt in point C or somewhere, it's okay. But you have to be sure of something at least, if not everything. Next one, which of the following is correct in the context of multiple choice type questions? Context means in relation, okay? Yes. They are more objective than true or false type. Multiple choice means what? There is a question and you are having 3 or 4 options. So they are more objective than true false. They are less objective than essay type. More of subjective than short answers. More subjective than true false. Come on, what is like? See, in any given case, which cannot be my answer. Come on, any of
More
you.
subjective than short answer.
This cannot be because
C and D.
yeah, C and D surely cannot be my answer. Even you can't compare multiple choice with essay type.
Essay.
Okay. Now here they are more objective than true false. Why objective means what? You are having a lot. I mean, they are more objective than true or false type. Okay, objective in the sense you are getting more options to solve that way. Next one, what are required for good teaching?
Direction.
Wait. There are all the 4 options are given. What is required for a good teaching? Diagnosis, remedy, direction, feedback. What is like according to you? Come on. If I have to do a good teaching,
All.
Feedback or that.
all
Ma'am, I
feedback
guess
is
all
All.
are all.
all are there. As a teacher, you need to direct, you need to give the feedback, you need to give the remedy, and remedy is possible only when you diagnose. So all the four means ABC. Okay. Next one, objectives of student evaluation. Why do you do evaluation? To gather information about the student weakness, to make the teachers take teaching seriously, uh, to help the teachers adopt innovative methods of teaching, identify the areas of further improvement in the teachers. See why they are telling objectives of, listen the question carefully, objectives of student evaluation of teachers. Here they are talking about
Teacher.
Evaluation of
teachers
teachers.
evaluation, not the student evaluating the teacher. Okay, please be careful when you read the question. Student evaluating teachers. So in any given case, this
First
will
is not.
not come because student weakness nahi. We are talking about teacher ka evaluation. So teachers taking seriously innovative methods, teachers traits. So B, C, D only. But if you don't read the question, you know, okay, evaluation, you can find weaknesses. But this happens when you don't read, or you are in a hurry, or you are just confident of, yes, I know about evaluation. Yeah. Next one. Which set of learner characteristic may be considered helpful in designing effective teaching learning system? Learner characteristic helpful in designing effective teaching learning system. Teaching learning system means, as a teacher, you decide or you plan to teach students. Okay. So on the various characteristics, on the basis of characteristics, I will decide how am I going to teach. Okay. So this is how. So what are the characteristics of the learners which help the teacher to design effective teaching learning system? System means it can be method, or it can be approach, it can be strategy, like that. Okay. So related to this is the question. Yeah. Prior experience of the learner in respect of the subject. Come on.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Because this is like, you know, based on this, you will use the maxims of teaching. If the students know something, or if they don't know, simple to complex, complex to simplex, simple, like that. So prior experience, yes. Interpersonal relationships of learner, family, friends.
No.
No, not at
No.
all. That means I am very clear that I don't want this to be my answer. So you have to stop yourself here and make sure that, because this is a 2, this is also 2. So these two are my, not, they are not my answers. Okay, they are not my answers. So my correct answer is either B or D. Now
It is B.
I know that prior experience I want, anyhow I want it. When I'm sure, see, I'm telling you, this trick is applicable only when you are sure about your answer. Still, we will play with these characteristics. Let's see. Ability of learners in respect of the subject. Ability is also very important. So this is important. Students' language background.
Yes.
Students' language, yes, very important. I may teach in English, but you don't know English, then what is the, I mean, my teaching cannot be effective. Interest of students in the, interest of the students in following the prescribed dress code. What is that?
No.
No way, no way. That means in any given case, I don't want 2, I don't want 5. I don't want. Okay, so automatically my correct answer is
B.
So this is how you have to solve, you know, you have to be very, very sure of something so that you can, you know, click the correct answer. Very simple. I'm sure you should be able to solve. Levels of cognitive interchange and the basic requirements for promoting this. Memory, understanding, reflective. Memory. See, in this match the following, you know what you have to do is, you have to read these once. Just don't do anything like that only. Just try to solve very clearly, because it's very easy to crack match the following questions. Giving opportunity for discriminating examples and non-examples of a point. Now you tell me, example and non-example memory में तो आएगा ही नहीं. It will not come in memory, right? It will come, what do you feel?
Understanding.
Discriminating is like very clear, I feel. Option number 1. Recording the important points made during the presentation. Asking the students to discuss various items of information. Recording. Now what is recording? Come on.
Making note.
Making
Note,
note, or
noting down.
you can say recording means storing information. Recording means remembering, yes or no?
Yes.
So remembering is related to what?
Memory level.
Memory.
So it's very clear, right? Asking the students. So it is very clear that 2 and 1. Okay. So 2 and 1. So I am very clear that my answer should be C only. But still, I will not take the chance. I will still go this reflective level. Asking the students to discuss, critically analyzing the points to be made and discussed. What will we see? 3 or 4? Don't see this, huh? Of course, it will be 4 because reflective level is all about problem solving. It is the highest order. You analyze the things. Okay. So this is how the correct answer is 214. It's very easy to crack matchup. Don't do mistakes in this. Come on, very good. Now, formative, summative. Come on. What you do is, now you know these are all types of evaluation. Come to this evaluating cognitive and co-cognitive aspects with regularity. Test and their interpretation based on a group and certain yardsticks. I'm still not getting anything. What is my correct answer? Grading the final learning. Come on.
Summative.
Format. Sorry. That means I am clear with this word. See, it is absolutely okay if you are not able to identify 1 and 2, but you are able to identify 3, right? So grading the final is summative.
Summative.
What is B is 3. So come to this answer. Can't you be very sure of this is your answer? Yes. Can't you be sure that this is your answer? Oh, not sorry, not this.
Not this one.
Not this. Sorry. See, I saw it wrongly. So now I am very, very sure. Either my answer is this. Either my answer is this or my answer is this. Now what I will do, I will see, I will become smart. I will see that, okay, these two are common. That means I am very clear that D is, come on,
2.
I am very clear that D is 2. Whether I know what is D or I don't know. But from the options, I can conclude that D is. Now what I have to only see is about A and B.
A is that is
A and C.
A is
So A is either 4 or 1. So it is very clear. Formative is about quiz and discussion. So it is very clear. Yes or no? See, this is the way to solve. Don't get, oh, I don't know, I am not getting. But you are not so dumb in the exam. You will know at least something. So you should be happy and take that something as a strength and find out the correct answer. I know it's, when it was a paper pencil test, it was like more easy to, because you can play with the pen or pencil, but in online, but what you do, you always get a paper, you can take a help of that. Next one.
Geeta ma'am, but very nicely you are guiding her. Thank you so much. Really, thank you.
Riya, thank you.
When you are helping us with the help of MCQ, we can come to know what are the mistakes that we are doing in exams.
And this is thanks to my Vacom, which is helping me to be more effective in my teaching. This Riya she is a PhD. She has already completed her PhD. She is my schoolmate. I mean, we were in school together. It makes me so proud, I mean, teaching to a PhD holder and teaching to my classmate. It's really great feeling to me. Thank you.
But I really inspire you, ma'am. Really, thank you.
Thank you so much. Next one, select the alternative.
My friend, but never I think I should call you from your name because you have that kind of respect in my
mind. We were in school, like I was always if Hindi mein agar main bolu to I was little khadus type of girl, like more into my studies, always sitting on a first or maybe in a corner, not being more interactive with people and not tolerate any indiscipline and all. But that made me today what I am. Okay, fine, we'll continue. Thank you. Next one, select the alternative which consists of positive factors affecting teaching. Okay, now this is related to factors affecting teaching. Teacher's knowledge, surely. Socioeconomic, not at all, right? So you are at least sure of one thing, that is you want A. You want A. So it's like very clear, but still we will not be overconfident. Let us continue. Communication skills, yes. Teachers' ability to please students.
No.
Teacher's personal contact with the students.
No.
Teacher's competence in managing and monitoring the classroom transactions. Yes. So A, C, F. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Next one. Use of teaching aid is justified on the grounds of teaching aid. Now they are talking of teaching aid. Attracting students' attention. I have already been telling you, it's not only for attention. Minimizing indiscipline. Will you use just a
No.
teaching aid to minimize?
No.
No. Optimize learning. Optimize means
Maximizing.
maximize. So yes, effective engagement of the students in the learning task. Yes, this can be,
Yes.
but not the main one. Main is optimizing learning. Next one, as a teacher, select the best option to ensure your effective presence in the classroom. Like how can I say that I am present in the classroom and my presence is effective? Use of peer command. Make aggressive statement. Not at all. As a teacher, you cannot. Adoption of well-established posture. Posture means the way you stand, the way you lean, the way you bend, all that. Being authoritarian. Not at all. Either A or D. Some may feel A, some may feel C. But it's like you can relate when you do the supervision. At the point of supervision, your posture is very important. The way you stand, just you lean on the bench. The students will say, oh, teacher ka dhyan, matlab, teacher is not attentive, teacher is in her own mood and all that. So here the posture of the teacher means the way she presents herself, not just by way of dressing or anything, but it is like your body language. Posture is nothing but your body language. Okay, so your body language plays a very, very important role. Okay, not a peer command, not at all. Some teachers may be very soft, but still they are effective. I have seen. So your body language plays a very important role. Body language does not mean your clothing or your makeup or anything. Body language mainly it is like how you present yourself, how you communicate in a firm manner, how much firm you are with your body language.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
uh, can you please explain what is use of peer command exactly?
Peer command in the sense like you are using your you are using your command. Use of peer command means what? You are using the command over the students, like you are giving them, okay, finish your work, otherwise I will beat you, finish that, otherwise I will complain about you, otherwise I will do this. So this is like use of peer command. You are having some position and you are using that position to put up the commands in front of the student. Okay, that is
Okay,
the
ma'am.
next one. Which of the following set of statements reflect the basic characteristics of teaching? Come on, we have seen this. Teaching is the same as training. How many of you agree or dissent?
No.
No, they are
No.
not same. We have seen very clearly. Teaching is different, training is different. So they are not. So I am very sure that I don't want one. I am very sure. Okay. So when I am sure, A is not my answer, D is not my answer. There is no difference between instruction and conditioning when we teach. What is the meaning of instruction and giving condition? Instruction.
To
It means
guide.
giving knowledge.
So instruction means what? And
Ma'am, to
conditioning.
guide.
Guiding. Okay.
Yeah.
And conditioning, when we teach, conditioning means again it is like instruction only here. There is no difference. Oh, sorry. They
Ma'am,
are saying
maybe
that
we are
yes,
giving a choice for
yes,
condition.
it is like correct. There is no difference between instruction and conditioning. What is the here explanation about it? There is no difference in instruction and conditioning. Let us recall the example of a bell and a dog. Bell, the food, and the dog. So here, bell is condition, bell is instruction. Yes or no? Don't you think that the bell is acting as an instruction or a condition?
Yes, Yes, ma'am.
So
Yeah.
that is how it is same, right? Teaching is related to learning.
Yes.
Teaching is related, yes. Teaching is a task word while learning is achievement.
Yes.
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 Achievement means you have achieved something, your behavior is modified. Teaching means giving information. Do you think it is restricted only to information?
No.
No, it is more
No,
than
it
that.
is beyond that. One may
Yeah.
teach without learning taking place. Come on.
No.
Huh? I have taught you. I am teaching everybody. Right? So my teaching is becoming effective whether the learning is happening or not. So teaching is one thing, learning is another thing. One may teach without learning. Okay? One may teach without learning taking place. So this is my answer.
What does this actually mean, Geeta? One may teach.
One may teach without learning taking place. This means what? I am teaching to all 10 students. Is it necessary that all are learning? Not necessary. Maybe today some students may not be well or something like that. But teaching is happening, right? So one may teach without learning taking place. Why? Because teaching and learning, these are two different activities. Though they are related with each other. But it is not compulsory that I am teaching and you are learning. This is what the meaning says. Like teaching will go on even if the student is not learning. Are you getting, Madhurima?
Yes,
One may teach without learning taking place. See, my objective is to make you learn. Whether that objective is getting fulfilled or not, but my teaching, मैंने पढ़ाया तो सही ना? Student ने नहीं पढ़ा, that's a different thing. But at least मैंने पढ़ाया. Like today, if there are 10 students in my batch, okay, and if out of 10, 5 are qualifying the exam, so and other 5 are not qualifying, maybe they are not learning, but मैंने तो पढ़ाया. I taught, I did my work, right? So this is one may teach without learning taking. So this is correct. So the correct option is 3, 4 and 6. Okay. Next one. Factors affecting teaching. You can see from the trend the kind of questions coming. See, there are still 2 years more we can't complete. Though I wish to continue, but let us not drag. All of you must be having your own priorities. Okay. What we'll do is it's already 10:37. What we'll do is we'll just stop.